This side freezing up. Hey y'all. I know I'm eating some chips, so I'm gonna stop eating because I'm live now. I don't wanna be rude. It's so ghetto and black of me to do that. I'm just kidding. Guys, I am under. Hi, Brinley. I am definitely under the influence right now, so just pardon me because I did have just a little blunt. So, but anyway, I just wanted to hop on here. First, I want to breathe because I definitely have been having a special kind of day. Oh no, are you sick? No, I'm not sick. I don't know. I don't know if it's just one of those days or what, but it's one of those days where I really want to take a nap. But yeah, yesterday I was having a conversation with my son's. You look oh my gosh, that's not a good thing, but hopefully I look good exhausted though. I did serve on my outfit today. But anyway, I was talking to my son's dad the other day. And he was in the army before, or not the army, some type of, whatever, the army, I don't know, but there's different branches in the military or whatever. And we were talking, and he was basically telling me about how the war, something that they're trying to start, is like because of oil and all of this stuff, and basically because something about Israel and Iraq and like oil or something, I don't know. And honestly, I'm like, we were just both agreeing that how do we know that they're fighting over oil? Everybody just knows what they are told. So everybody only knows what they are told. Nobody really knows what the fuck they're talking about, honestly. And I'm gonna say this. Whether you're a Democrat or a Republican or the Senate, listen, most of the public, I would say about 90% of people, like the public, doesn't know what they're talking about. How do we even know that the war is because of oil? How do we even know that all of the wars in history happened for what they're saying that it happened? Like, people are so naive. They think that everything they see is the truth, and they think that the government is gonna tell them the truth. Honey, they're gonna tell you whatever they need to tell you in order to keep you. I need my brush. In order to keep you in the mindset that you're in order to keep you controlled. And I don't know why people don't realize that. So honestly, when you see the news, how do we not know if the news is scripted? How do you not know if they're lying? What if resources really aren't even that limited and there's more than enough? There's just some aliens or whoever or whatever is running this, that is just making the stuff up to divide and conquer the human race so that they can maintain more control. And my son's dad, he was telling me, like, he was basically saying that the people in the military are like refusing to drop bombs and stuff on other places. Like, there's this video I saw of this, and who say that's real, but I'm just saying. There's this video that I saw of this this person in the military, like, screaming and stuff, saying, you know, we do not want to fight Israel. And so, but anyway, how do we not know if whoever is in control is literally just lying about there even being limited resources? Does it really make sense? Think about it. Just think about it, please. And I need y'all to think about it outside of what you've been taught. Does it really make sense for people to start bombing hundreds of people, children, families, over some fucking oil? Please make it make sense. Make it make sense. Over some oil. Leave geopolitics to... Listen, everybody just know what they are taught, because whoever knows geopolitics, I understand, maybe you went to go get a degree, maybe you've done your research, but at the end of the day, if you're not able to open up your mind to understand that you know what they want you to know, that's it, whether it's a truth or the lie. But everybody is literally, if you look around, everybody is arguing over the same thing each presidential election. They're talking about the same thing. They either talk about like abortion, or they talk about like, I don't know, some type of human rights, whether it's women's rights or slavery and humans being free, and then transgender and gays and stuff like that. They talk about that. And then human beings get so divided based off of which side that you're on. Republican, Democrat, this and that, that people aren't even realizing while you're arguing with your neighbor about some shit that really don't, if I'm not gonna say it don't matter, but to some shit that's not gonna like change anything, like poof. I need you to understand that as a human race, we're fighting something completely bigger and deeper than what they're putting on a surface level. And a lot of the stuff that matters to people doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter at all. At least not to the extent of certain things. Listen, I'm a yogi, y'all. I meditate. I intergalactic travel. I don't know what you want to call it, but I get information from here. And when you start meditating and doing yoga and finding God within and finding some type of like internal peace, and that doesn't mean you don't have emotions. That doesn't mean you don't have like bad days, but you become on such a different level of peace that, hold up, bless me, that you're willing to accept things and see the bigger picture. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna put a Q&A on here since y'all got a lot of comments. Y'all can ask some questions. So here's what I want to ask you. I want to ask you a question. You, watching this. What in life actually matters to you? Why do we live? Why do we live? Why do we do anything? And I can tell you a few. Experiencing life, as in being like the trees, the birds, the bees, and being in this beautiful mist of the universe and of what we call God. That's one. Two, each other, family. Like, come on, if you ask most people, why do you want money? Why do you want this? Why do you want that? 9 times out of 10, it's either for their own experience or it's for their family. So guys, we literally live for each other. And people don't realize it. Any human being desires companionship and compassion from another human being. There is no person in this world that can survive and live alone. We literally live for each other. So what sense would it make for us to be fighting each other to that extent? Like bombs. And they're talking about some nuclear explosions. Who would even invent something like that? Like, please think about it. Think about it for a second. Nuclear explosions. So you're telling me that you can blow up a whole... You can blow up a whole city or two. 200 miles radius. And just blow it up. Why would somebody create a nuclear explosion? And how do we even know if nuclear explosions are even real? They just show us what they want to show us. How do we not know if it's like not real and they're just using it to fearmonger us? And it's like, that's why I don't watch the news, because I understand that what you see, think, and feel is not always the truth. It's not always real. If we live in a physical world and that's how we experience things, like for example, right now I see houses around me and cars around me, birds, trees, grass, and stuff. If I limit myself to only what my 5 senses can make up of being real, I would literally be like a Neanderthal, thinking that there's no other world besides this. Like, I wouldn't know that there was a beach, or I wouldn't know that there were other cities, or there was like jungles and different things in the world, if I depended on only my 5 senses to make up that information. The reason why people know it is because of ancestral wisdom and being able to see it online or in a book or something like that. But either way it goes, it's still like, oh guys, I'm having allergies. Either way it goes, it's still like you can't really depend on your 5 senses to tell you the truth all the time. You have to understand that the world is not fair, that people literally lie all the time. So what makes you think that your government is not lying to you? People lie every single day. I'm for real. You can post You can make something look like a news article clip of something that literally did not even happen and post it. And people will start being like, oh shit, this happened and that happened. You don't even have to have video footage. You could just make an article. You can put, why do people depend on statistics? They talk about the statistics. The statistics says, who is posting the statistics online? Make that make sense. And if it is statistics, right? Who is in charge of Google that's posting the fucking statistics online? Like, y'all have to start using y'all brain. People have to start using their brains. Who is posting the statistics? Who owns Google where they can flag you for saying something that they don't even want you to say? So make it make sense. Make it make sense. You don't think that whoever is in control of this doesn't have the means to be able to control the media? Like, come on, guys. If everybody would stop giving their energy away to whoever is in charge and start living in their truth and stop supporting this bullshit lifestyle and country, just literally just stop, so that change can be made. Honestly, hold on, I have to blow my nose. Oh. I wish I could go on mute. Okay. But yeah, so I also want y'all to think about this. Okay, I want y'all to think about this. So like I was saying, whoever's in charge of Google is clearly making the statistics or improving the statistics. How do you not know that they're just making the statistics to manipulate you into what you believe? Because what you believe, the energy flows. Your belief and where your energy goes is literally strong. It's very, 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 very strong. So if they can control what you believe, if they can make you believe in this shit and believe that you're supposed to live an unfulfilling and unhappy life, and make you believe that what really matters is like the bare minimum of survival, and you have to like work to live like on a slavery type level or something like that, then they have control over you. So if somebody has control over what you believe, they have control over you now. So literally what? Because think about this. When I say to people, we literally all can collectively just stop. We literally all can collectively just stop. And then somebody else will be like, that's not going to happen. That's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible. But if the government goes on TV and says everybody needs to lock. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened with my connection. But see, that be happening when I be talking about this. This happened before. But no, listen. When I say we can all collectively just stop, because if the government goes live broadcasted or something, or they put an alert on the TV right now, to stay on lockdown, or stay in your house, or we going on lockdown like we did with coronavirus and stuff like that, millions and millions of people are going to do exactly that. Literally millions and millions of people are going to do exactly that. So how is it impossible? Is it because the government isn't directing you and telling you to do it? Because if the government went live on TV or put a broadcast out, everybody stopped paying their bills, everybody would literally collectively stop doing that. Why my phone messing up? See? See? Oh my god. Why my phone messing up?